Welcome back to Views with the Hughes and Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification, so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. So, coming in from Fox Business from way of Yahoo Finance, says here the Bud Light maker CEO tells customers, "We hear you," but doesn't apologize as sales tank. Okay, so basically, it's stating what I've always told you all before, what many others have told you as well, that when the CEO released a statement before that, there was no apology. And now with the sales are tanking, still tanking, there's still no apology. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. It says here that the Anheuser-Busch CEO, Brandon Whitworth, released a message telling consumers, "We hear you," as sales of beer giants on Bud Light brand continue to slide following partnership with transgender activist Dylan Mulvaney. In a post titled "Anheuser-Busch announces support for frontline employees and wholesaler partners," Whitworth said, "We recognize that over the last 2 months, the discussion surrounding our company and Bud Light has moved away from beer, and this has impacted our consumers, our business partners, and employees. We are a beer company, and beer is for everyone." He continued, "Well, you can say beer is for everyone, but not everyone wants it." So since late March, Bud Light parent Anheuser-Busch has seen its market value plummet by over $35 billion to $99 billion, down from $134.5 billion. Whitworth announced 3 important actions to move the company forward, including investing to protect jobs of our frontline employees and providing financial assistance to our independent wholesalers to help them support their employees. Now, this is basically sum up what this article may talk about. From my guessing, from what I heard before, is that they're going to this week, they're going to start a new ad campaign where they're going to use the Budweiser MLB sponsorship and stuff to go ahead and take off on the road and then try to get people to go ahead and, buy more of their beer again, because the fact that their market share values is tanking. It also says here, thank you to all of our valued consumers. We hear you. Our summer advertising launches next week, and you can look forward to Bud Light reinforcing what you've always loved about our brand. It's easy to drink and easy to enjoy. What was said, but we also heard about them about someone who used to work for the company stating that the whole Dylan Mulvaney thing was intentional to go ahead and tank the sales of it, so that way the older consumers can just stop buying it and they can focus on getting more new consumers who are younger. But the thing is, the younger consumers aren't even biting it, because most likely not a lot of them don't even drink Bud Light. I mean, just gotta tell like it is though. But Williams showed that, the CEO vowed that as we move forward, we will focus on what we do best, brewing great beer and earning our place in moments that matter to you. Nielsen IQ data provided to Fox Business by Bump Williams showed that for the week ending June 3rd, Bud Light sales were down 24.1% compared to a year ago. But over 4 weeks ending June 3rd, the data showed Bud Light sales were down 24.6% relative to the same period last year. Okay. But we also saw that, Budweiser is no longer the king of beers thanks to what they did with Bud Light. Now, Modelo Especial is, crowned number 1, and Coors is catching up right with Bud Light right now, where the Coors Light increased by 25.8% and Miller Lite rose by 21.4% over the same period. Sales slump began after Anheuser-Busch InBev personalized Bud Light cans to a number of social media influencers, including Mulvaney. All right. So yeah, we see here another company. The company that gave rise to marketing to a small percentage of population and everything, where it's like where majority of the population doesn't really actually approve of the whole virtue signaling being brought on upon them, because the fact that they're not the ones they're not a part of that community themselves. And when you do that, that's how you lose consumers. That's how you lose customers. That's how you lose supporters. All right, because you're going to put something out there to those who aren't really a part of that particular community, and you're going to try to force it upon them to accept it. I mean, That's actually a bit much to people, and the people that actually you may not hear them, their outcries and everything, but guess what? You're hearing them when they're keeping their money to themselves, keeping their wallets from opening their money to give to you to support your brand, to support your products and stuff. You decided to go woke, now you're about to go broke. And the simple point about that is that we have even people who are coming to the defense of the company and stuff. Now they're being boycotted vis-a-vis Garth Brooks. Okay, no one actually wanted to be a virtue signal from a brand that shouldn't have anything to do with politics. They care more about getting an ESG score, a good ESG score, somewhere above 85, rather than hearing about what their consumers saying. And the VP, Heidenscheid said that, the brand itself is losing consumers, losing support and everything. So now it's time we go ahead and take it up a notch to try to make the brand more inclusive, welcoming in a newer generation rather than having a Friday a Friday beer that's always a butt of jokes, But with that, now she made a huge mistake where now with a little bit of consumers that drink their brand and stuff are now gone. And not only Bud Light is on support affected by Budweiser and all the other brands that are owned by Anheuser-Busch InBev, but they brought this upon themselves. They wanted to go ahead and lose them. Hey, now they're gone. You can't even get the newer those who you're trying to target to go ahead and bite your lead. All right. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Let me know what went wrong in the video. Also, be sure to include any additional thoughts that you may have that's I've stated in this video related to this topic. Also, if you enjoy what I shared in the video, go ahead, smash the like button, and feel free to share far and wide across social media. And if you haven't done so and you enjoyed all the content I put out there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that way you will be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.